What I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to show you something. You guys get some beautiful seafood up there in sunny Queensland, and we also get some great fish down here in Melbourne as well, in the cold, cooler waters. So what I want to do, guys, I'm going to simply show you how to cook a piece of fish really, really well, guys. The basics of fundamental cooking, either a chicken breast or a steak or a fish correctly, and cooking them really well and nicely is something which is a bit lost in some guys this day and age, and we all want to run before we can walk. So we'd like to get fancy and do these tricky plate ups, but we can't know the basics well. Like even poaching an egg, right? Something like that. So what I'm going to do for you is a beautiful barramundi dish, okay, guys? So what I've got here is 2 pieces of barra. This one in total is probably about 200 grams, so you know it's roughly 90 or 100 grams a portion. Beautiful skin on, so you can see here. All I'm going to do, guys, I'm just going to start the cooking so we can show you how to do it. A little bit of seasoning on the flesh side. I'm going to show you a different way, guys. So in our restaurant kitchen, I would actually put a fry pan on the stove and I would actually do it in the pan. But we have a great piece of equipment at home, and you guys will probably all have one in the backyard, which is underutilized. It's called the barbecue, right? So in our kitchen, I'm going to do this one. I was going to do it in the pan, but I've changed my mind. I'm going to do it for you on the grill. So I'm just going to put a little bit of oil on here, not too much, you don't want to deep fry it. And I'm going to put it on the skin side down on the grill, just like so. I'm just rolling it around on the grill a little bit. I'll just move that so you can see. So I'm just going to roll it around the grill a little bit. I'm going to just press it down so that that skin can really start to sit on there, okay? Bum. I'm going to put a lid on top. I'm going to forget about it. So this grill here, and you can do the same thing at home. So what people lot to do at home is they get out and have a few beers, turn the barbie on, flat stick, and everything gets charcoal, right? So what we do with our grill here, it's actually got 5 settings. So we have one sort of starting from right to left. So we have this one on high, bit lower, bit lower, bit lower, and the one on the far side we actually don't even turn on at all. So it's great for like just lightly toasting brioche for a burger, or if we've cooked something and we want to let it rest a little bit where it's warm, we put it over there. So try this with your barbie at home. So don't crank them all on, just leave one off. And it's a great little spot for you just to rest your meat, your fish. So when you're cooking fish or you're cooking steak, you ideally want to let it rest for a little bit once you've cooked it, just to let all the juices and all the muscles and things just relax on the meat, okay? So skin side down. This piece of barramundi is amazing fish. This is aquaculture, from a beautiful little town in Northern Territory called Humpty Doo. They get some beautiful fresh barra up there. They actually fly it down twice a week, so we get beautiful fresh barramundi from Northern Territory down here. Great product, really great fish. Responsibly sourced, which is really big these days. So I'm essentially going to cook this for about 80% on the skin side, guys. So that's why the temperature of the grill is really important. So if I've got the grill too hot, it's actually going to burn before it goes a little bit crispy. So the good thing about this, just put it on and forget about it. Put it on, you've got the right temperature, have a beer. So I want to sort of the skin's going to be a little bit crispy on the bottom. Sorry, you guys don't want to have beer, are you? Sorry. Have a glass of water and grill it nice and crispy. And then I've got the lid on, so it's actually going to help steam it as well, okay? So I'm just going to leave it like that. So the garnish we're going to do for that, guys, is like a really simple, beautiful sort of Mediterranean style thing. So my restaurant here in Melbourne, because we have a pizza oven, and we have a little bit of Italian influence on our cuisine. So we make a beautiful pasta, we make beautiful gnocchi, we have, like I said, the wood-fired pizza. So we use a lot of beautiful cheeses. So I'm going to introduce you to an amazing cheese called Fior di Latte. So it's basically a mozzarella. Beautiful, big, soft ball of mozzarella there. Really nice product. I've got some beautiful fresh basil here. So I've got the mozzarella, I've got the beautiful basil, which what I do in the kitchen here is we actually wrap all our herbs in like a damp chucks cloth or like some sort of kitchen cloth. So you just put the whole bunch in there, wrap them up, and you can actually even put a bit of glad wrap around it, and you'll see they're going to keep a lot longer, guys. So I've got a nice, beautiful, fresh tomato here. You can use like a cherry tomato if you want. So what you'll see, and I mentioned Italian, right? So you may even notice that with a lot of Italian cooking, it's based around their flag colours. So you've got red, tomato sauce, ricotta, spinach, the Italian flag. This salad, tomato, mozzarella and basil, Italian flag colours. So they're very patriotic like that. So while our fish is cooking, all I'm simply going to do with this one is a couple of slices of tomato. This is so fresh and so healthy, and once again, when you're using something so basic, guys, the key is having an amazing basic product. So these tomatoes are great now. It's coming to a beautiful time of the year for tomatoes. Just going to pop them on the plate. I hate wasting food in my kitchen, so we use everything that we'd put in a sauce or a stock or something else. I'm just going to season them with a little bit of salt. And a little bit of pepper. And basically, I season that a little bit, and I'm going to leave them sit there, guys. So tomatoes, you want to actually not eat them too cold. So you let them come a little bit tempered a little bit. The flavour is going to come out, and that salt's going to help leach the beautiful flavour as well. Then I'm going to get a bit of this beautiful mozzarella, or Fior di Latte. And what we do is just simply tear it open, guys. So if you have a look at that, see it's like nice and shredded. So we're just going to tear it apart. Pop it on there. This cheese is actually really great on a pizza too, guys. So if you make pizzas at home, using a beautiful either a Fior di Latte or a buffalo mozzarella, which is like a big bocconcini ball. Even bocconcini is great for pizza, guys. So try that in your pizza at home instead of using like your standard shredded yellow mozzarella. Just like so. Some nice little bunches of little pick bits of fresh basil. Great for summer. This is quite versatile as well, guys. So this little garnish will go with anything. So it'll go with a piece of prosciutto. It would go with some, ham. You could even eat it by itself or with a bit of lettuce. And look how something so simple that is, guys. Just a bit of tomato, a bit of cheese, and a bit of basil. Gonna give it a little bit of a drizzle of oil on there. That's olive oil. Oh, yum, right? Just like so. Bit on the plate. Little bit of lemon. Yum. So, now let's have a look at the fish, guys, because I did forget about it actually, which is good, because that's what I said. So come back over here, and I'm going to have a look at it first and see if it's what I'm thinking it's going to be, going to turn out like. Oh, yep, I'm happy with that. So I'm just going to get that skin off a little bit. So you can see now that fish is just from the steam from the pan. Nice crispy skin. So it's basically, I can feel that, and it's 80% cooked. Turn it over, just let it sit for a couple of seconds. And that is ready, guys. So back on here on the beautiful fresh salad. Look at that, guys. That's really nice as a share or something. So you can see there exactly what I was after. I was after a nice crispy skin. And because I haven't cooked it too much on the flesh side, it's not going to be dry. So basically that skin protects the meat from drying out. So beautiful, fresh, yummy thing to do. You could do that a bigger one if you want to do it sharing style, like for a group of friends, or you can do it in individual portions. Like that's enough for 2 people there. You do it in individual portions. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys. And I suppose what I was trying to get across to you here is good food is simple. You don't have to play around it too hard. If you're cooking a piece of fish, you don't have to turn the pan and flip it and poke around, play with it. Just put it on and forget about it. So it's all about temperature, okay? So Northern Territory, Barramundi, from Humpty Doo.